Do you think they're evil?
I think they're desperate. I think that they're trying to survive, and I think they want to come here. I think they want to live here on our planet, and they can't do so without borrowing heavily from our gene pool.
Let's get into that a little bit. Let's unpack that. Yeah. There is, if you look at the story that the molecular biologist on Reddit put out, a lot of that taps into their diet and how they digest food and how they produce waste. It is said, according to him, that with, the fact that they don't have teeth, that they have these small openings as mouths, they have a separate trachea and esophagus, which, by the way, genius. Yeah. He said that they mainly would have to, consume a liquid diet high in copper.
Yeah.
Because copper was found to be, in really high content in the blood. And
yeah.
You have a theory on this. And it's not necessarily a theory that is, it's not of love and light. I'll tell you that.
No, it's very dark.
Oh man, aliens. Those things scare me, but those I don't think that they really.
If all of this ancient architecture is technology, which it is,
look at these buildings,
and it's been painted, which it has been, why do you think that is? If this technology is designed to collect and utilize electromagnetic energy from the ether.
That's what it looks like.
And they painted it. Why do you think that is? It's to block it from utilizing that energy. And when you consume oil, you paint yourself. And that's why you detox your body and get the paint off. Look at these.
Oh.
They're like perfectly symmetrical. They're technology. That's the representative of the pineal gland.
How did they make this?
The pine cone. These were created by an advanced civilization.
Wow.
This whole lot of structure created by advanced technology that isn't in use anymore. Well, not publicly anyway. And so the only way for them to block it from being used or from accessing the ether was to paint it. There, you can see it's been painted. And that's why all these buildings get painted. Or they get grounded. They put a grounding rod. Look, oh, that one has it too. You can see it on the right there. Look. You see that? So they use certain techniques to stop it from accessing the ether. And it's the same with what you choose to put in your body. If you choose to put oil in your body, you're painting yourself. And that's why I hark on about detoxing pretty much every day, because to reconnect to the ether, you have to get the paint off. That's what you need to do.
Wow, man, those structures look beautiful. I would wonder how they were made.
They never thought we would find this, but I caught them. I caught their hands in the cookie jar. Do you know who this is? Knowing him will change your entire reality. If you think you know, comment below, but don't cheat. While you're guessing, let me give you some clues. This man is the manifestation of a fallen angel, a deity. He ruled as a king in 700 BCE. He stole his own brother's throne. Ringing any bells? He didn't stop at his brother. No, he stole the throne of Babylon, a usurper. You know the event, the 12 lost tribes? This man did that. This man went to Israel as the king of Babylon and he destroyed it, specifically the northern kingdom. He decimated them so bad, they still called them the lost tribes of Israel. You see, he didn't just want the land. No, that wasn't enough. He wanted the cosmos. He wanted to take over the entire universe. But what throne would you have to sit in to be the king of the universe? Whose throne would you have to sit in? And after this proclamation, he went to war, but he never returned. His body was never found. In ancient Mesopotamian culture, nobody meant he was cursed to wander the earth forever. What does that sound like? Some of y'all like, man, what's his name? Get to it. I need to know. I got you. First, we got to understand the philosophy of order. What spirit is inside of this king? So in the philosophy of order, which has abstract history, a spirit is an essence, a form, a collection of attributes that make something what it is. Before you understand where we're going, you have to understand this. Then you gotta understand what a matrix is. Now, you look up the etymology of matrix, it's a womb, mater, womb. A medium or structure in which something develops. Everything in existence comes from a womb. The essence lives within the womb. Through that matrix, it manifests into physical form. Pay attention, there's another god called Atar, right? It was a Canaanite god who wanted to sit on the throne of the Most High and also bow in Yahweh. He stole the throne and he sat on it. But you see, when he sat on the throne, he realized that he was too small for the throne. He fell from his throne down to earth or the underworld and was cursed to roam it forever. Sounds familiar? Remember that a spirit is a collection of attributes and they share attributes. Athar is Lucifer and Lucifer is this king. Rise to an illegitimate throne of family. Fight and conquer for that throne. Humiliation and fall. Cursed to roam the earth forever. All three of them were known as the Shining One. It's King Sargon II. Don't believe me? Look up the first time Lucifer was mentioned in the Bible. If you want to learn more about abstract history, the free audiobook for World War God's Biography of Yahweh is in a link at the top of the page. I love
Man, some of these stories are extremely interesting. That one, that good vibes guy looks like Nimrod, the king. The one that was being showed is the statue. It's unbelievable, my friends, the things that go on in this world. I didn't know about that guy until our brother there told us about him. Please tell us what you think about this in the comment section. Those aliens we just saw there, do you think those things are really real? Sometimes I watch them and it feels like it's people putting on a mask, or maybe things made by people. But you, my friend, you are the one's comment that really matters the most. Tell us your opinion as you continue watching, my friend. Good vibes till the end. Wow, this world is crazy.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Rich People Shit Us Poors Haven't Heard Of. Today, toothpicks. I'm serious.
Oh.
You and I might be familiar with
Yes.
it. But let's face it, we're trash. And the rich are using things like this.
What?
It's a sterling silver toothpick for $25.
What is this?
And the least
can
expensive
cut
thing
you.
you're going to see here today. This one is $88. It has a pearl tip to it. I don't know.
Oh.
Where I start to lose my mind is around here.
What?
Because Jennifer Fisher has a toothpick for $450.
Oh, man.
Sophie Buhai has one for $1,150.
These people, this is jokes.
But that does include the case,
What? Guess. Over
which is
toothpick.
so miniature as to be idiotic. But then I found this one from Jupiter for $2,800.
This thing can't even harm me.
And you guys-
A metallic toothpick. Why would you use a metallic toothpick? What?
Like, I can imagine a man trying to impress you with like a big, giant, stupid watch. Or a shiny, expensive car with doors that go whoop. But can you imagine a man being like, oh, it's just my toothpick. Yeah, cost $3,000. So stupid.
I can't comprehend
But you know
that
that's what
too.
it's for. You know that's what it's for. You know some idiot is going to come in my comment section and be like, actually, silver is antibacterial. I know. That's not what it's for. Stay trashy, friends.
Yo, my friends, that's strange. How, friend, I don't know that good vibes guy, but what you were saying, does it really make sense about the music things that really go on around, my friend? Some of them really do look creepy, some of the videos you see, but it's just people being creative. I'd like to know your thoughts about it, child of God. Now there's the video that has passed the toothpicks. Man, the price was something else. But what even kept me wondering is some of the size of those toothpicks. Whom were they meant for? Some of them are metallic and so fat I don't even think they can fit in between the teeth. Sometimes humans just do things just for the show. But I'd like to know your thoughts. Would you buy a toothpick worth $2,880? That is money that when brought to this side of the world can change a community's life. Unbelievable, my friend. Unbelievable.
So yesterday, after I posted the video about this dragon, which takes up half of the USA, and actually if you're having a hard time seeing it, that you can see its head there, that you see this?
I
It's
can't
very
see.
clear when you see it. Look, see the head, and it's breathing something out.
What?
There's its nose, and there's its head. Look, you see that? And then there's its body, and it goes all the way along. That's half of the USA. This is Florida, and this is the size of the dragon. But after that, after I made that video, I was looking around in Africa, and I found more things that I've not seen anyone else discuss
Oh,
anywhere.
okay.
For example, if you look here, can you see this?
No, that what?
You see this
Some land.
titan.
Oh my
Look, there's his
god.
head. Look, there's the eye. Look, that's his eye. That's the nose. Look at the size of this. That's his hair. That's his hair. This is a titan. This is Africa. And over here, this one might be a bit harder to see, but to me it's clear as day. Look at this. Can you see this bird? Look, there's its eye.
No.
There's its beak.
What?
There's its wings.
I can't see.
The land itself on
I
Earth
see.
is made up of giant creatures and titans and Olympian gods like Zeus and Hercules and dragons and serpents and everything. Look down here, look at this giant. What does that look like?
Nothing, brother. It looks like some piece of land or some place in the sea.
And here, look at this.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing what brother is saying?
Look at this. It looks like a head. This is clearly the outline
A head.
of a
I'm
titan.
not seeing this one.
And the entire map is like this. Everywhere you just go on it, and everywhere you go and everywhere you look, you will. I'm finding something new every 10 minutes when I look around this thing. There are bigger ones and smaller ones, and everything in between. Actually, if you look into biology and look at the inside of an organism, you'll see that this is what it looks like. Look at this. This is biology. And all mountain ranges around the Earth look like this. And that's because the history of the Earth is way more interesting and supernatural and unbelievable than anything we've been presented before.
Wow, on this one, I was left behind. I was not seeing those creatures.
Oh my god. There is so much to show you here, like I'm getting distracted, but this is the least detailed. This is the least detailed of what you'll see here today. This is crazy. Look at the headdress, look at the, like everything has holes in it. There's some spots, I've upgraded my tech. There's some spots where you can actually shine the light through. You'll see it as we go around this place today. I feel bad, I'm showing you the least impressive one, but it is still mind-blowing. All of these hollow. Look at the detail, man. These tiny little 2mm holes.
Aye, that all is stone. How was it made by hands?
Shows how a UFO mimics a passenger airplane. Like, look at this. Now, this is the type of technology that we do not have and that these ETs use all the time. Like, look at this. It's going to transform back into an orb-shaped UFO. Like, look at that. Technology we do not have.
Ah, wait, my friends, no way. That one, if it's not AI, I don't think. Aye, that must be AI. How can something do like that? That thing defies all the laws of physics, changing shapes, and it's a flying object. Does it have people inside? What happens on the inside? Man, there is even more questions on that than answers. I'd like to know more of the questions you have on that, my friends. Then we've just seen something even more strange. The statues. The good vibes guy was showing us some temple there with statues of stone made to details extremely. All I can say, my friends, is if those were made by humans, then humans are extremely creative, wonderful, and made in God's image and likeness. Because how? How could that be made by stone tools? Do you think really those people used stone tools to make those idols and those statues? Or maybe they were more civilized than us even, advanced than we think. Leave your comments, my friend, as you continue watching. Lots of love.
Do you ever wonder if maybe they didn't pick Will Smith to play Muhammad Ali for his acting capabilities, but something a little more nefarious? I'm going to show you a few things, and I'm going to let you be the judge.
Okay.
And I'm going to start where I usually finish, just to get your attention. Notice this scar on Muhammad Ali's forehead, right above his eyebrow. Couldn't help but notice this scar right here on Will Smith's head at the same angle in the exact same place. Do you see him there? Do you see him? And then I want to show you how in 1984 is when Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's. And well, if you know anything about celebrity and famous people's diagnosis, kind of like Stevie Wonder being blind, well, you should know most of them are a load of crap. But let me show you. 1984, kind of when he became like a deaf mute and stopped talking and making public appearances. Oh, and when did Will become famous? Oh, the 80s, the late 80s, so like shortly after 1984.
Alrighty, let's test another one.
Oh, look, this matters.
Is Will Smith Muhammad Ali? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, just for fun, just allegedly. Hi, guys.
You mean those matters even know real people? It's unbelievable, my friends. Do you believe them?